Jillian just left. Oh well.
Entertain the people.
Entertain the people. Do a song and a dance. What? Nothing. All right. Music Monday on the Monday after Christmas. Nice. Hope everybody had a nice holiday. We had an interesting one. Yeah, but overall it was nice. It was good. We got to see family. We got to see people. And, you know, we went places and did things, which is something that most people don't do anymore. So, but the whole time we were with family that we know are being careful because they're 80 and 70 years old. And our age. The rest of them are our age. So everybody's being as careful as they can be. And so we're confident that, that we made it there and back safely. Pam and Jillian will eventually be here. I suspect, though, they're going to be late.
What were you thinking? It's 5 minutes till. It's
4
minutes.
It's
4
now
minutes.
3 minutes till. I was thinking that we might be on time this time.
We are on time, but
And if I go live early, then you guys will hurry up and you'll get in here and we
right.
can start on time.
Because we're the problem.
I'm glad you recognize that.
Whatever makes you happy, Dad. Okay.
This phone is dead. I can't see anything yet.
Oh no. Okay. Hi, Mark. Hi, Pam. Glad to have you with us. Hope everybody had a good holiday.
I already said that, but we had an interesting one.
Ah, yes. Well, you know, with us, that things are always interesting. Maybe not in always the best way, but definitely interesting.
Yes.
Wow, it's just the weirdest freaking crowler. Is this a crowler? Is this 32 ounces? I feel like this is a crowler, huh?
It looks like it.
Yeah, just a weird plastic one.
Yeah. I've never seen one like that.
I haven't either. Chattahoochee is the only brewery I know that uses these.
And I didn't know they did it until we were there this time.
if you were a Christmas beer, what kind of glass would you be in?
Ooh.
I'd be in a pint glass like this.
See, I'd be in a tulip, but I think a pint might be better for what you're
Okay, are there more
There's
of
another
those?
one, yeah. There's another out there.
Where?
We're still setting
do
up because, you know,
everything for you.
somebody decided to,
Start early.
What?
yeah.
No, I was on time.
Ed is waving at us.
Ed?
He literally just put a wave emoji.
Here's one. Yeah. The
Okay.
The copping
That'll
bull.
work. Okay. I'm doing a thing.
Happy holidays to you, Sue. We are just recovering from our holiday trip. We have 2 negative COVID tests among us. I feel like I should specify. We went to Georgia to visit my grandmother.
The other 2 are not positive.
Right.
Correct.
Two
negatives
people
have been tested and tested negative.
Yes, 2 people out of 4 have been tested. They both came back negative. Yeah, so we went to go visit my grandma. And, you know, because it's important. She's in her 80s. But yeah, and so it was just kind of nice, kind of relaxing. Kind of weird, just like everything else this year. You know. God, I am out of banter. I promised bickering and banter in the caption out of this.
Did you promise bickering and banter?
I did. Well, I promised bickering.
Oh, here
Well,
I am.
that's going to come.
Of course it will.
Bickering usually happens. Look, I took the
Ooh.
soft chair.
Yes?
Blackberry blonde, yes.
Out of the, you took the soft chair? That's okay. I appreciate this. This needs to settle down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have a problem.
Do we? What problem is that?
Well, so one problem is that I did not even look at my snare. I mean, I practiced my competition scores, but as far as anything for y'all, I did not do it. That's not a problem. Hang on.
Ed is watching. He'll be very disappointed in you.
I know, I'm terrible. And here's the other thing. So I got a new Bowrin head for Christmas.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you didn't do anything with that either.
And I haven't finished tuning it up and stuff. So whatever we play today, it's a Chico time or bass drum time.
Oh,
Alrighty then.
So that'll be fun.
we can do that.
Well, we were talking about doing Kilworth anyway.
Oh, excellent. So I wanted to say just a thing. It isn't even beer related. So, especially since Ed's here. So I've been in some of my free time,
What's
Ed,
that?
my drum teacher, has a wine blog and a wine video series that he
Commercial
does.
break.
Yes.
No, it isn't really.
Be careful with that, Dad. My small pipes are in there. Stop. Do not jostle those.
Yes. Anyway, y'all, I want to. This isn't a big deal. This is a small thing. So I've been watching those a little bit, and I've been kind of like, oh yeah, you know, whatever. But I find that when that as even though while I'm watching, I'm like, oh yeah, well I kind of knew that. Well, I guess I didn't know that, but that's okay. But what I've been noticing is that I'm just in general feeling better about wine and about what I know about wine. So it's like an overall better feeling about it.
So
It's kind of
it's not a commercial break, it's a suck up to Ed.
Well, we always say that we like to promote our friends
Yes.
who do things. You know, when the Lords of Adventure were here,
We
we
did.
plugged them pretty hard. And
I never said Ed was my friend.
You got a
Ed,
point.
Ed is my friend,
Okay.
and so we can plug him on here.
It's my drum teacher.
Y'all drink together
Well,
regularly.
we do.
That doesn't make you friends. I don't know what does.
We do. This is beautiful. These are beautiful.
That
This
is yes.
beautiful.
But yeah, we do like to plug things on that our friends and teachers and acquaintances are doing, and it really is cool. It's called the Anti-Wine Snob, and his whole thing
Now who's plugging?
is basically like you don't have to be fancy to enjoy wine and know things about wine. Just like drink things because you like them, and
Like-
here's how to remember what you like. Like it's very cool.
Somebody said, you know, what's your favorite wine glass? He said one that doesn't leak.
Mm-hmm. It's my favorite kind of beer glass too. The ones that
Yeah.
don't leak.
I agree.
And Scotch glass.
Yeah, just favorite drinking vessels in general.
Mm.
Yes. Oh, look, Ed's making faces.
Of course he is.
And hi, Bill. How are you? I hope you had a good Christmas, Bill. I know you were kind of feeling, and you know that's the thing. We don't have to feel excited about stuff. So,
It's been a weird year.
It's
Things
been
are
tough.
Things are strange. Didn't really feel like Christmas to me when I was like sitting there opening presents and like listening to Christmas music. I was just like, is it December?
Yeah.
Like,
Is it really that time of year? And now it's like, is it over?
And Mark over in Scotland says, "Good evening."
yes.
Good evening, Mark.
Well, why don't we open this up with some music?
Works. You know
William's
what?
not here yet, is he?
No, he's not. Sue says happy holidays.
Yeah,
Happy holidays
we
to
saw
you
that.
as well. Oh, okay, cool. And Bill thinks we should start drinking champagne.
Champagne.
Champagne
The bubbly.
is not my friend.
Ha! Although, and hi David, although, on your 21st birthday, and I'm
Okay,
going to leave
yes.
it at that while I go
That-
get my earplugs.
That time, it was my friend. We took, for my 21st birthday, we took a road trip to Las Vegas. These people somehow smuggled a bottle of Dom Perignon in the van to Las Vegas without me noticing it, slipped it to the bartender at the Luxor, and had her serve it. So,
Without her noticing it.
without me noticing it. So, now, I
I
can
would-
be really observant when I want to be and really unobservant when I want to be. Like, if there's surprises like that, I don't want to know. So I just don't pay attention. Also, while in the Luxor, I was freaking out because, I mean, like many people of my generation, I went through an ancient Egyptian phase in, like, middle school. And then we were staying in a giant pyramid, and I was flipping my shit the entire time. It was great. But yeah, so that night, champagne was my friend. So were various martinis, and I think the shots were the next day. And so was the guy sitting next to me at the bar, who heard it was my birthday, and was just like, "It's your birthday? Let me buy you a drink." And, like, it wasn't creepy or weird at all. He was just really excited for me. Started pulling out $100 bills out of his pocket to pay for these drinks.
That was the old guy.
Yeah, the older dude.
Yeah.
And
he
then
bought-
we
he
found
bought ours
out,
too.
and yeah,
He
he
did.
bought theirs too. He's like, "These are your parents, let me buy their drinks too." And then we
great.
figure out this dude is in Vegas with his wife for their anniversary, and we're like, "Well, where's your wife, man?" He's like, "She's up in the hotel room." We're like, "Why are you here? Why are you here? You
No,
need to
she's
go up."
mad.
It's like, well, she's gonna be the longer you stay down here, the madder she's gonna get. So, like,
She-
we had to send
she
him
was,
away.
She was mad because he invited his best friend and his wife to go with them.
Maybe he's just his best friend. I don't
And
think there's
Bill,
another
I think they're
the
going
reason
along.
that I say that champagne is not my friend is not that I don't like champagne. It's that when I went to a Mardi Gras ball, I drank entirely too much champagne, and on top of that, I'd marched like 5 Mardi Gras parades that weekend, and was exhausted and sad and all kinds of things. So it was just it was probably like the worst drunk I've ever gotten. Like the most, not like the drunkest, but like the least fun, if that makes sense. So that's why champagne's not my friend. I have to be very careful with champagne now.
Yes.
Now, I do like mimosas. Brunch champagne mixed with orange juice, completely different story. Yeah.
Okay. You know, it's hard to get drums out.
I know, we didn't even think about this. We were ill-prepared. What a shock, right, guys? So what are we going to play first?
Oh, no.
I'm pulling out the bass just in case.
Well, if the bass comes out, it's Steam Train.
Well, maybe we can do Killworth with the bass, too.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
You know,
What was
Killworth, that was drum cases. You're
Oh, okay. It was a soft sound. You know, we no longer have mice, but we are attuned to those sounds.
good. Weird
Yeah,
rustlings.
weird little rustling, and we think it's, oh, crap, mouse is back.
No, not mouse. So, anyway,
Bill says that we have to have champagne for New Year's.
you know, he's probably right.
I think we've got some cheap champagne in the fridge.
So,
No, we gotta go
so
live
Bill,
on New Year's Eve?
champagne, or can we have cava,
Or
or
anything.
any kind of bubbles, or does it have to be actually champagne? I mean, can it be cava? Can it be,
Generic, bubbly,
you know, from somewhere besides?
the Champagne region of France.
Would somebody move that? Thanks.
Mary's
Alright.
here.
Mary's here. Hey, Mary.
It was really good seeing you this weekend.
It was. Mary, I'm sorry you're having a rough day. Okay. Let me get all of my things.
All of your things.
All of them?
Well, you know, all of my things. Well, where is my harness? There it is.
On the second shelf. There you
It
go.
is. It's behind the snare harness.
Right.
Is that a hint? Okay, cool. I'm ready.
Alright.
You still have to strap the harness on.
You know what, Justin? You are right. Almost all bubbly is good bubbly.
So we
I
should
agree.
check our pipes again.
Except when you drink too much of it.
Because I tuned mine to the
And by
drums,
you,
and then
she
they
means
sharpened.
her.
So we should check our pipes again real quick while she's strapping up.
Okay.
Turns out Bill is kind of a champagne snob. Who knew?
Wow.
Sorry, guys.
Now let's bring earplugs.
Alright, who else do we have here? Alistair Blythe. You're new, I think. I've never seen your name on here before. Michael Brownlee, hello. Alistair, how do you know us? How did you find this? I'm very curious. Also, if you're a bagpiper, I'm sorry.
It looks like Bill is mentioning one of your favorite drinks.
Oh, Kir Royale, yeah.
Yes.
Wish I'm bored. There's somebody named Alistair Blythe.
Hi, Alistair. I don't remember Alistair.
I don't either. All
If
right.
you've been here every time when we don't remember, we apologize. We're horrible people.
All right. Shall we try it?
Sure, what do we play?
And Michael Brownlee's
Sure.
watching.
What?
Michael Brownlee's
Oh, hey,
watching.
Mike. I ran across pictures of you at your first wedding in Little Rock. That was weird. When I found those, it's like, oh, yeah, that's me and Mike. Okay.
Let's play some music.
What are we playing?
Kilworth Hills.
Cool.
haven't played that since last March.
Okay, you've got to stop.
gotta
telling
stop
No,
saying
people
that was good. If we did well.
So there's no, you gotta stop putting qualifiers on things.
Right.
We did well considering we haven't played it.
We did
You-
well, and then
You
said-
look good for
or
your
in other
age.
or we wouldn't even had to have said that.
I'm pretty happy with the way we played it, considering
You
we
can
haven't
be-
played it.
Stop
for
putting
long.
considering.
Oh my god.
Look,
Oh.
if you put a qualifier on the end of a compliment, it ceases to become a compliment.
Yes.
Like nobody wants to hear you look good for your age.
Nobody
Or-
wants
But you
to hear
do.
that.
You play well for a girl. Like that's not. It's not a
or
compliment.
that was pretty reasonable for a guy.
Yeah. Or
So or that was fairly positive for a Brownlee. Oh, there's the bantering.
yeah, we found it! Yay!
It's
So-
Pick on Steve Day.
What I would like to
Well, it's
say
usually pick on
is
pancakes.
that in the beginning I said, "Oh, this will be cool," because this is one of our pipe band tunes, and I know the bass part and the tenor part. The tenor part, of course, has a lot more stuff going on, and I thought, "Oh, I can play the bass and the tenor part, so that there's more playing." What I didn't take into account is that we're playing it half again as fast as the band does.
Yeah.
So I gave up on that. If any of you drummers out there noticed that I
That
changed
was
what
not-
I was
that was
playing.
Not bad. That wasn't that bad. Well, I guess
It
it was
was-
faster than we.
It's
If
not
I was
what
going
we
to do,
usually
if
play.
I was going to do that, boom, 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 cha-cha-cha,
Yeah.
boom, 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 cha-cha-cha, boom,
Yeah.
boom,
Yeah,
boom,
that would be
cha-cha-cha,
hard to do at
boom,
that speed on the
boom.
bass.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just switched. So there you go.
All my calluses are coming off again.
Time to go back to the gym.
I know, I just got them back and now they're coming off.
It's okay. Tomorrow we'll go.
Tomorrow.
So,
tomorrow.
I figure I can talk about what, because I'm experimenting here. I'm about to have a St. Bernardus Christmas Ale. It's an Abbey Ale. And Julian mentioned, she showed me some posts that
I saw
someone
it on
made.
a TikTok.
It's like, hey Harvey, something, what did it say if somebody asked me, do you remember the exact word?
I do not.
Something like if somebody says, do you want your Christmas ale in a cinnamon and sugar rimmed glass? My answer is always yes. And we thought, huh. So first we made a massive search for Christmas ale, which the week
Hard
before
to
Christmas
find.
could hardly find it. Lots of IPAs and sours and even shandies, but nothing Christmassy.
Felt
But
like
we
we were
found
in
it.
summer.
And so I am going to try, I have rimmed my glass with cinnamon and sugar. In case you don't believe me, ta-da. And I'm going to see how that works. I know I just saw the name wrong, but what I saw was Kelly Clarkson is watching.
She might be.
No, something like that.
We're very famous in our own minds.
In our own minds,
Richie? Was it Richie's name?
Oh, I don't know. I just,
Richie Chason? I should know how to pronounce his last name.
you know.
Hi Richie! It's good to see you if you're still watching with us.
Yes.
I went
We
to
can find out by bringing him on camera with us.
no.
No, it's okay. Yeah,
Um,
mine is just not uploading. I mean, it's just, oh, there we go. Nope.
No, Richie's a friend of mine from my master's program. I would say a friend of mine from grad school, but like I'm still in grad school. It's a different grad school.
Different grad
so
school.
It's, yeah, from my
Anyway,
master's.
hang on. All right, so
How
let's
much
see
is it?
how this is. You know, that's nice.
Yeah?
The sweetness with it. Would you like to try?
I mean, obviously.
Because the beer itself is an Abbey, so it's kind of heavy and not sweet.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah, it adds to it.
So this is an experiment. Since it's after Christmas now,
Yep, I'm
you
digging it.
can possibly find Christmas ales where you live.
Definitely
Yeah.
enjoying
I'm
that.
good with that. I don't even know where this is from. It's an Abbey ale. Product of Belgium. Imported by somebody in Florida. So, yeah. Anyway,
Well, cool.
yes. So,
What are you drinking, Dad?
I am drinking an oatmeal stout, and I don't think I looked at it very closely when I got it, but it's from Rally Cap Brewing in Baton Rouge.
Yep.
Since 2017. So I guess
I've been meaning to make it out there. They had a pink Starburst beer for a little while. I think it's gone now, but I wanted it.
well, it's Rally Cap Brewing Company failed T-shirt company oatmeal stout.
that was really good. We tried that.
Yeah.
Right? It was
Yeah.
really
It's
tasty.
Hi, Tori.
5.8% by volume, and it's very smooth and goes down very easily, as you can see by the glass. So anyway, I'm going to make sure I buy this again.
If you can find it. It was a Christmas present.
Yeah.
One of the
Got it
things
from
we...
Aglista Paces.
Ah, there you go.
Yep.
We like to buy each other Christmas gifts that go away.
We do.
No,
So,
maybe-
you know,
Made it to a
candles.
rally cap and buy a case.
Scotch. Yes.
Tori says hi and that she loves us all.
Hi, Tori.
Hey, Tori. What are you drinking, Joe?
I am drinking. So whenever we go back from Georgia, we try to stop at.
Marshall is a fan of Rally Cap.
Oh, excellent.
Ah.
We always try to stop at Chattahoochee Brewing Company. It's in Columbus, and they had this one final crowler left of Blackberry Blonde, and so I bought that. Tori, that is rude. She says that she loves my mom only.
So many people
We've been
do.
friends since 7th grade, and this is how you treat me.
So many people do.
Anyway, so yeah, Blackberry Blonde, it's very delicious. I have a lot more beer. Well, I have 2 more that I brought home with me to drink. And then a bunch that I brought for a beer share because my people at the brewery, all my regulars, always have, like, you know, bottle shares amongst themselves. You know, they'll all get together somewhere and, you know, share around, and they always
nice.
invite me, and they always share with me, and I rarely have a contribution, and so
I like that.
next time I show up to one of those, I'm going to have like 6 beers. I will contribute this time.
They
We
always
love
say that-
Chattahoochee because their logo has a possum on it.
It does.
Amazing.
I don't know if they can see it, but yeah, see, he's got a little possum. Chattahoochee.
Ooh, Marshall is promising things.
Ooh, and Tori lives close to Rally Cap.
But
Ooh,
Chattahoochee.
Marshall says he can bring some
Oh.
if we get when we get together. When we get together.
Tori,
we're
you
gonna
gotta
do
stop
that.
giving me reasons to come up to Baton Rouge. I'm trying so hard to get my friends from Baton Rouge to come visit me here, and
Well,
y'all
it's a
just
lot-
won't do it.
It's a lot further to go from Baton Rouge to here than it is from here to Baton Rouge.
Apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
But it's the same thing with Georgia. It's a lot further to go, you know,
Yeah.
from Georgia to here than from here to
So
Georgia. That's
Marshall,
why
I
we
don't
have
know
to
how
travel.
you feel about Pembroke, but Steve got a Pembroke book. Well, he got one of the College of Piping's Pembroke books, but then he got a kind of a Pembroke history book that he's plowing through. So you know, you guys can chit chat about things if you want and try and decipher the undecipherable in the beginning of the book.
Yes.
So
We should play more music.
we should.
Okay.
Let's do that. What are we going to play?
We're not quite in tune enough for Steam Train.
No?
I
We were
mean,
close.
and if you wanna.
I squeezed too hard.
Let's do it.
Let's do it again. Let me try not to squeeze so hard. It's because my pipes are sharper than yours right now.
We've played Steam Train before here, but
We have.
we love it.
And this is
we're
a
gonna
bass
play
drum
it
day.
again.
It's a fan
And we
favorite.
haven't played it yet this month.
We haven't played it for several months. So last time we played it was like September.
Yes.
We've been doing this for that long.
Yeah.
Well, it's because we
We've
had to
been
stop
doing
the
it.
hand washing.
We've been doing it
once.
since June.
Have we?
What
Yeah.
is time?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Don't
So,
understand.
waiting with my earplugs.
And people are still tuning in.
Waiting.
That's what amazes
waiting
me.
With my
I know, like y'all are still here. I don't understand, but like we love
Marshall
you.
loves Pembroke. So yeah, you guys can get together and
Be nerds.
look at that wonderful book. I'm still trying to find a hard copy of the book that Jillian's Pembroke has published.
So
in.
my Pembroke is a modern one, and so it's not in any of like the classical Pembroke books. Yeah. Well, one of them is a modern one. The other one is just really difficult. I'm about to start learning a new one. So, I mean, I'm about to start learning the really difficult one because I mentioned it, and my instructor was like, "Oh yeah, that's a doozy. But you know, if you learn that one and do it well, that can take you all the way to professional level." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So anyway, am I going to start playing the intro, or you want me to wait a sec?
Oh, go for it. I'm ready. Just trying to get my hair up from under my.
So for anybody that forgot, this is Steam Train to Melig. The Steam Train to Melig is actually a real train. They used it in the Harry Potter movies as the Hogwarts Express. So.
Yes. And we love it.
is still hard.
Jill.
What?
No.
That's just a general observation.
Okay.
I didn't say I did anything wrong. I said my read is still hard.
Okay.
I'm complaining.
She's not making excuses. She's complaining.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
I'm just straight up complaining.
Okay.
Would my read probably be less hard if I took the time to break it in? Probably.
Probably. Oh.
David builds his schedule around us.
Oh, wow.
Oh, David, that is so sweet. You know, we build our schedule around this too.
We do.
We're like, oh wait, we're putting a different bed into Julian's room, and we got some new sheets, and it's like, okay, we can buy the sheets and get them washed beforehand, so then they can be dried after Music Monday, and also a couple of errands to run and that kind of thing. But
All kinds of things.
nothing is as important as you guys.
Exactly.
This is kind of a nice part of our week where we're like, yeah.
Well, it makes us play bagpipes, which,
Huh.
which often we don't get to do if we're busy during the week.
We play some.
We do.
Sometimes.
Hey, I play fairly a lot.
And you do a lot on your pad and your stick.
Yeah,
Yes.
you play bagpipes all the time.
No. You know, I love how, just before I start to drink this, I get a sniffer full of cinnamon in the best possible way.
Yes.
It's aromatic.
It is. It makes it lovely. I may have to put some more around there.
What is the word? Aromatherapy?
Yeah.
It's true.
I don't like cinnamon scented things though. Like I like the smell of the smell of cinnamon. But if it's like a fake cinnamon, I loathe it. Like Fireball, for instance, or
Oh yeah, all that stuff.
or Red Hots,
Right.
things like that. Cinnamon candles, like give me real cinnamon or no cinnamon.
Yes. Oh, I don't know if we mentioned, but Pam says that she has a wild possum. Probably more than one, I would imagine, if you only see one. I think they're pretty cool. Not really meaning to be funny here, I very rarely see a living one. Every now and then we see one going, in our backyard,
It's going around.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they're
which
cute.
is pretty cool.
We have a friend with a pet possum.
Yeah.
We do.
Puka.
Not technically supposed to do that, but
Well, he rescued it, and then it...
It wasn't able to reacclimate to the wild.
Right.
actually we have two friends with pet possums.
That's true. We do.
All right,
Yeah.
Gary and...
Don't. Because it's not legal.
That's true.
He just meant that name. It's actually another name. You heard nothing.
This is not the name you're looking for.
It's
Yeah.
not the name you're looking for.
All right, well, what time is it?
I mean, we have. Oh wow, we're down to 8 people.
Wow.
Yeah,
That must be really boring
it's a
today.
boring day.
Oh,
That's
it's
okay.
okay. Yes.
They
Oh,
didn't like
good.
the way we played Theme Train.
So Pam, do they she says they have several and they encourage them. So
Yeah.
they're not destructive or anything then particularly as far as
They're not even carriers for rabies. They eat ticks.
people right.
They fight with your cats.
Well, but we don't have cats, so
Not
it's
anymore.
okay.
Oh, Marshall is still here. Thank you, Marshall. At least we know that you love us. We've let out the fame go to our heads. We got it to like 18 viewers
wait,
total
we've
one
got
time.
9 now. That's when Steve
Oh,
was
okay,
playing
good.
a Pembroke.
Yes.
Well, maybe we misjudge our audience. Maybe we should play more Pembroke.
No, I think everybody was feeling sad.
Yeah.
It's a hard time of year. And anybody, I know that anyone who was here last week knows that, Steve's brother died about a week and a half ago? 2 weeks
He
ago?
died 2 Thursdays ago.
2 Thursdays ago. Older brother. But, I know that this is a hard time of year because a lot of time, we've got a good friend who was kind of my backup bass drummer who for the pipe band, and he just entered hospice, and I know it's really hard right now for his family.
Mhm.
Holidays are tough.
We're gonna be tragic 2 weeks in a row.
No, I'm not trying to be tragic, but here's the thing. Bill had made a really good point. He mentioned on Facebook that he was having a hard time getting into the holiday season.
Yep.
And Christmas is lovely. And but there's also a lot of pressure around it. So we should
Yep.
focus on the loveliness of this holiday season and not succumb to the pressure. And it's okay if you feel
Exactly.
kind of melancholy. And it's okay if you feel a little sad. Because those sad feelings are the balance for the happy feelings. You've got to have them all or none of them make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, am I being philosophical? Sorry.
That's all right. Don't apologize to me about it. It's them.
Sorry. if anyone who knows me will tell you, I am pretty much Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm.
She is.
Yes.
Pollyanna.
Yeah.
I'm always seeing the good side to things.
Always
and
look on the bright side of
life.
Oh, jeez.
What?
Sorry.
Let me
Johnny
get my
Piper.
coconuts and get out of here.
So I suppose we should wrap up. Ooh, snow for Christmas.
I haven't
Yes,
seen
and that
snow on
does
Christmas
help.
in what feels like forever. I miss snow.
It has been forever. The last time we saw snow for Christmas was when my sister died in 1999.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
Who do you want to kill now?
I know.
Well, we were supposed to go out to Michigan for Tom's funeral initially, so that plan didn't work.
Well, the COVID rate in Michigan is still too high for old people to go.
Yeah, they were like, oh
but-
yeah,
and also for us.
the COVID rate, or the COVID infection rate is down to 9%. Where you know my uncle's funeral is gonna be. So we're like, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, it was a church that didn't enforce a mask mandate or social distancing really. So we decided that it wasn't a good idea to go.
We don't want to be those people.
David's not a snow fan. One year we are going to. I really, as cheesy as it sounds, it would be so cool to go up to Vermont or somewhere, even Vermont or Finland, and or Finland.
My vote is for
Similar.
Finland.
They're very
Yeah.
similar, Vermont and Finland.
and you know, do
Nova
a horse
Scotia?
and buggy. I want to get like all of the blankets. I want nothing to show but the tip of my nose. I want to be so piled up with blankets in the back of a sleigh pulled by horses.
And then you want to come across a strange little boy named Edmund and give him Turkish delight in exchange for
No.
betraying his family.
No, I do not. I want nothing to do with Turkish delight.
From
What book is that?
Chronicles of Narnia?
Oh, okay.
God,
I
uncultured swine.
I apologize for my husband.
You know, I've never had Turkish delight, but from what I understand, it's good, but not like sell your family out to the white witch good.
Right.
Well, you've never had it. So
I
how would
haven't,
you
but
know?
I know people who have.
How
and
would
I've
you know?
Had it. It's
okay,
It's
right?
okay.
Like, it's just not.
Well, you didn't have the right Turkish
Just
delight.
just goes to prove that Edmund Pevensey was a little shit.
It's just
He
no,
probably would have
it's-
sold out his family for like a penny.
It's just like haggis. If you haven't had a good haggis, you don't understand why people eat it.
even bad haggises are good.
Ah, William's here.
Ah, William.
Oh, William said, well, you know what, William? Steve has finally practiced Flowers of Scotland. For you.
Flower of
Flower of
Scotland.
Scotland, not Flowers of Scotland. Nor.
The flower of Scotland.
Yes. So that's going to be
Is it what is
the
it time?
Ashika. Well, probably. We've been chitter-chattering. And
Yeah, might
how
as well.
long have we been here? We don't want to take up people's whole day.
I
They
don't know,
have
what time
things
is
to
it, Joe?
do.
We've been here for like 30 minutes.
You know who I haven't seen?
Who?
Oh, hey, Weston. I haven't seen Martin.
Yeah, where's Martin?
He's in Ireland.
Oh.
Pam, where's
No
Martin?
man is an island.
Yes. And yeah, Bill,
Norman is in Ireland.
you know, lighting bonfires for Santa, has he not made it over there yet?
Yeah, really.
Because, you know, technically... Okay, and Weston, I hope you are doing well. I've been following you on Facebook, and I hope that things are going okay. You know, I know it's hard right now.
Sarah's watching.
Oh, hey, Sarah.
Keller?
Yeah.
Hey! Have you played your bagpipes lately, Sarah? So there. Oh, by the way, we did a fun thing. We when we were at Chattahoochee, they have this thing where you can pay beer forward and you can say, oh, the next first responder that comes in, I'm paying for a beer for them. Or, you know, you can name anybody you
Still need
want
post
to.
that picture.
You haven't done it yet?
Nope.
Oh, we're going to do that. So, we decided to buy a beer for the next bagpiper that comes in.
That might very well be us whenever we go back to visit my grandma. in
And if
6
that's the
months.
case, we will use it, and then we'll buy another one.
Mhm.
So,
Sarah says absolutely not.
So, Sarah, if you go to Chattahoochee, you may not claim that beer that has been bought for a bagpiper. Is that what you're telling me?
Happy New Year's, Jack. We hope you have a good one.
Hey, Jack, keep meaning to come out to your restaurant. You still have a restaurant, right? You're still cooking, right? Hope
Yeah.
I'm not remembering wrong.
Yes, Jack.
Our neighbors think you're amazing.
I don't know why. It's like they're related or something.
All
I
right.
don't know.
So Dad, I think you should play Flower of Scotland
All right.
since William is here. And William had a very poor Christmas because everyone had, like, nobody could come see him because of COVID.
Last week we did
Was that-
Slow Airs. Was it last week or the week
no.
No,
before?
last weekend. Or last week, yeah.
Yeah, oh,
but
and-
we did a series of Slow Airs, and Flower of Scotland was supposed to be one of them, but you know we just didn't get around to practicing it. So
And
just gonna keep-
Cam, if you talk to Martin, let him know that we asked about him. I mean, it's not like he's required to be here, but we have gotten rather accustomed to his presence. Okay, so Flower of Scotland, and happy New Year to David and to Bill, and all the rest of you as well.
David wants us to finish with Scotland the Brave.
Huh?
David wants us to finish with Scotland the Brave.
David, we will absolutely do that.
We totally will, yeah.
I need that drum.
But I'm using it.
I know. I could just dump your stuff off of it. That's not a problem. Okay. Oof.
Come on, we haven't been out of the gym that long.
you want this chair for that?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
That's probably the best you've done it so far.
I know, right? Considering.
No.
You know, we joke, but the qualifier thing really is it's a thing that people
It is.
do. Like,
It is. Okay then. So, yeah. Yeah, David, we are always happy to give you a lift. Always.
Yep. So we're finishing up with Scotland the Brave for
Yes.
David.
Well, gosh, yes. So, interestingly enough, you know, Christmas is extended in our house because we're still waiting for some gifts. We actually had one for Jillian that we had sent to my mom's house because it was supposed to arrive on Wednesday. And it didn't, but that was okay because we had, Tuesday. It was supposed to arrive on Tuesday.
What? Oh, the package?
Yeah. But we're like, okay, because we still have Wednesday. But then it didn't arrive on Wednesday. And then Thursday, of course, was Christmas. And
No,
then
Friday was good.
Friday was Christmas. Oh, okay. So it was supposed to arrive on Wednesday and also
Thursday.
and
Yeah.
didn't come Thursday. Then Friday was Christmas. Then it didn't arrive on Saturday, so we decided to have it rerouted to here
And then it got delivered in Georgia.
today.
Yeah.
Even after we redirected it on Saturday.
And the thing was, and you know, just saying, FedEx used to be a really, I mean, that was who you went to when you wanted to make sure something, when it absolutely positively has to be there.
Mhm.
But you can't even call them or email them. I mean, you can call.
You can call, but you get caught up in their automated answering service that cuts you off once it determines that it's talked to you enough. So I'm not satisfied with FedEx's service, at least going from the origination of that package to Albany, Georgia.
Joseph is watching. Joseph, I'm so glad you guys live in Memphis and not Nashville. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm worrying.
Yeah.
It's like, no, not Tennessee. So anyway, we're still waiting for that. There's still some other things that just didn't make it yet. It was a rough year, I think, for the delivery service people too.
Yeah,
So it is just extending our holidays for us and our gift giving.
exactly.
I think all of us have things that are supposed to still be coming in.
William,
Yeah.
remember that you can always go to Facebook and replay this video and find the Flower of Scotland to play it for your relatives if that's what you want to do.
Yep.
So,
Okay, so
yeah,
Scotland break.
we're expecting at least 3 packages. You're expecting 1, and I'm expecting 2 for her.
Oh,
Yep.
Pam says her Z-scale Christmas tree was supposed to arrive on the 14th and it
Oh
arrived today.
no!
Yeah,
Okay, when do y'all take your Christmas trees down? I'm just curious.
yeah.
Because a friend of mine took hers down yesterday, and when I asked her why, she goes, "What do you mean why? What are you, 5?"
It's like, well, the first day of Christmas was Friday, and it goes from there. This is only the third, fourth
fourth
day.
day of
Today's the 4th day of Christmas.
Now,
Yeah.
because we are busy at the Renaissance Festival beginning the first weekend in November, we actually don't usually have time to get our tree up.
I mean, we decorated our tree on Tuesday night, but that's
We did.
beside the point.
But we usually keep ours up well past the 12th day of Christmas.
Well, we'll take it down around January 31st,
Yes,
just in time for Mardi Gras.
because we want to
Oh,
enjoy it.
it was her Christmas train. Not
Train,
tree.
not
Yeah,
tree,
but it
yeah.
was her Christmas. Yeah, no, I heard train.
Oh, okay, I thought
the,
tree.
The Z size.
I heard you say
Yeah.
tree, but
The
I was
Z-size
wondering if
Christmas
I
tree.
looked. I didn't think there was a Z scale
Thank you, David.
tree.
David
And-
takes us down after New Year's.
Yes, and also Sarah.
Mhm.
The 12th day of Christmas.
Yeah.
But Sarah-
Because we're on the 4th day of Christmas.
Sarah understands Christmas and the 12th day. That's why we love Sarah.
Never,
one
don't
of the
take
many
it down
reasons,
before 12th night. That's right.
One of the many reasons we love Sarah.
Yes.
I'm going to make sure to send this segment of the video to Ainsley. and
Justin
be like,
says that they usually after New Year's, but they took theirs down yesterday. And you know, a lot of it's just timing. It's
Yeah.
when it's
When
when
you've
you're
got time
able
to mess
do
with it.
Yep.
Okay,
We
then.
should take ours down this week since I'm off all week.
No, we've hardly had time
Oh.
to appreciate
We've hardly
it.
enjoyed it.
We just put it up Wednesday.
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night. We put
Tuesday
it up
night.
Tuesday
It
night.
hasn't even been up a week.
You're right, it hasn't.
Ah,
That's
Okay.
sad.
All right, so,
Scotland Brave.
yep, we're going to go ahead and finish
No,
up
I
then.
just poured another beer.
Sounds like a personal problem.
I thought y'all were going to chatter for more.
Nope.
Y'all usually
I'm
do.
going to play it on the Ashika
Okay.
just for fun
All right, that ought to be interesting.
because I have not finished tuning up my bow ring.
Oh, it is a quarter till, isn't it?
Jeff and Joseph are taking theirs down February 1st.
And because
People
I
have-
support that.
people have-
yes,
my own heart,
and
yes.
because they love Christmas. I mean, really.
And see, that's another couple of guys that we love because
They understand these
they
things.
understand us.
Also beer.
Yeah, also
And
beer.
Pam, we would leave ours up till next year, except that we get real trees.
Also,
and so
Yeah.
it probably wouldn't last that long.
also, we don't actually have a space for a Christmas tree, so we had to move stuff temporarily
yeah.
to make room, and then we'll have to put things back. We sort of have a shifting house. Okay, let's see how this goes. This
yeah,
will be fun.
nothing stays the same very long in this house, does it?
So this won't be bad considering you never played it on the Ashika before?
Considering
No, it's
that,
going to be great. It's just going to be an interesting experience.
she's just going to hit the Ishiko like a bass drum.
No, I'm not. I mean, I could get my temper out and play it on here,
Oh,
That'd be interesting. I don't know. Let's
but
not
I
do
think it's
that.
going to knock off a lot of my Hannah, which needs to be knocked off anyway.
David, for you.
Hey.
But guys, y'all have a happy new year. I hope you celebrate well at home and drink as much as you want to.
Stay safe, everybody.
Stay safe. Stay well.
And yes, Joseph, I am so happy. We meeting you guys was wonderful. I mean, it's funny how you meet somebody, you know them for a little while, but you're friends. I mean, we're friends. In 10 years, one of us is going to be where the other one is. We're going, hey, how's it going? Let's have a beer.
We met at a bar in Memphis and
We
we
did.
became friends.
Flying saucer.
I'm a
Flying
little
saucer.
sad that I wasn't there for the initial meeting. But,
Untapped.
but they did let me come to their plate party, so that was
They
nice.
did.
That's right. That's right.
Also,
you did.
I bought some of that stuff that you introduced me to, Joseph. Is it 42 that you drink with cream? I need to drink that because it was really good. I got the little cup for it. Anyway, it was a shot drink.
Mark, we'll see what we can do about Old Lang Syne. It doesn't really fit on the pipes, though. You know this.
But that's okay. We can still try.
We can still try.
We'll see what we can do.
It's funny how I'm a purist in some ways, but not in others. It's like, I'll play tunes with a C natural in them, but like, heaven forbid I play something that has a broken tune on bagpipes. Just
Like
Clutch
Scotland
it.
Brave.
Well, all of the notes fit Old Lang Syne. Old Lang Syne fits on the pipes note-wise, except that you have to change an octave.
Right.
yeah, we'll
that's-
figure it out.
That's what we
Yes.
call a broken tune.
It works. It works.
So-
We miss seeing you, Mark, by the way. We think about you every now and then. You know,
Mark
we
Riley?
think about you more often than when we drive through Marksville.
Mark Riley.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I saw Mark Jeffers was on here, too.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
All
we're
right.
done?
I think
Yes.
we're done.
And bye,
Alright.
Jean. Bye, Jean.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year's. We'll see you next week. We'll see you